And for more on this, let's speak to Einar Tangen in Beijing. He's a senior fellow at the Taihe Institute and the founder of the Asia Narratives Substack. Einar, great having you. Which sectors do you expect to be the most controversial in these negotiations?
Well, Diego, I mean, it's going to continue to be a lot about technology, but as you've seen, they've lifted part of this embargo against China for the benefit NVIDIA, things like that. But really, the issue here is that the Trump royal straight flush turned out to be a kangaroo straight. But China's in the unenviable position of having to be the adult in the room when somebody else has caused the problem.
And do you expect these conversations to extend more time, because they're speaking about a relatively short exchange?
Well, the first thing you have to notice is that this is not taking place at Mar-a-Lago or Washington, D.C., as has been insisted by Donald Trump. Remember, the UK delegation went to the United States, not vice versa, and they didn't meet in a neutral spot. So this is a signal to the world that, in essence, things are going to change. I think that people should be paying attention to the fact that it was a 10% tariff that was imposed on Great Britain. The idea of a phase 2, as referenced by the farmers, would be helpful. It would also put some civility and also the predictability back into this relationship, because it's really hard if you're a farmer and you have no idea what's going to happen when your market comes to crop.
I see, and for third parties, looking at this, the world is actually looking at Geneva. Do you expect some countries to benefit more from these talks?
Well, I think China is going to be asking for not just a tariff relief for itself. I think it's the aim here is to have something that benefits the world. This would cement China's leadership role in fighting back against something that was from day one not possible. Do not expect this kind of 80% that Donald Trump was talking about. I think, as I said before, it'll be around 10%. But this is going to take some time. This is not going to be done overnight. It has to be slowly walked through to Washington, and make sure that Donald Trump doesn't try to throw out any more white rabbits. He's already advocating for the release of a Hong Kong protester. I don't know what that has to do with tariffs, but these are the types of things that you should be expecting in the days to come.
And Einar, you just mentioned the British negotiation. After that deal was closed, many spoke about a blueprint for future negotiations. This one between China and the U.S. is way more comprehensive, wide and far-reaching than any negotiation that they could have with the UK. Do you expect these talks to be applicable to other cases?
There you go. I think that is going to be the main intent here. There's no point having a piecemeal deal here and then having the U.S. Use its tariff hammer to push all these countries into compliance. It is much better to have a global settlement, make sure that the world is operating. Remember, China's interest is not just the U.S. It is really about the system. And that's why it's in Geneva, home of the World Trade Organization, which hopefully going forward will play the same role it did in the past in terms of regulating the kind of disputes that are going on as we speak.
Einar Tangen, thank you so much. Great having you.